Hello, hello. Um, I know we're starting a bit late and Twitter may be dying, but I'm still gonna stream anyways. Sorry I was late. I had a bit of technical difficulties setting up the game I was gonna play today, which is, as you could probably hear if you're familiar with what's playing in the background right now, we are going to be playing Disco Elysium. All right, I am basically blind to this game. I've played it like maybe I've not played it before. I've like seen people talk about it. Let me move it right. Let me move the Vappy right there. Yeah. I've like seen people talk about it every so often, but I've never like actually played it for myself, and today we are going to do just that. So, let's go ahead, start up a new game. Archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done but dumb as a rock. I think I'm gonna go with thinker because that's the kind of person that that's probably what I would be. All right, let's do this. Let's begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I'm closed board for it. Simply keep on non-existing then.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I definitely need to start up a replay buffer. Let me remind myself about replay buffers in OBS real quick. Replay buffer. Hotkey. Replay buffers, save, replay, numpad divide. Gotcha. Right. Actually, I'm very sorry. I will be right back. I forgot to get some water before I started. So I need to do that real quick. That's the wrong button. What's the studio mode button? There it is. So yeah, I will be right back. I am so sorry about that. Uh Alright, I'm back. I am so sorry about that. It will not happen again. That's probably a lie. It'll probably happen again. Anyways. Let me... Here. That's better. Anyways. Where were we? Oh yeah, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
The what? The what? Okay, I guess. I have no idea what that is. I think I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
What does that mean? My Gen Z brain cannot understand what half of these words mean. Alright. Well, tell me then, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
This duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drown?
You lost.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Okay then. I mean, obviously I knew this part. It's been in so many, video essays. How can I not know it? Let's have a look around then. What is up there?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Right. Savoir faire. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Anyways, very high chance, 97% chance. Okay.
You swoop up and catch
Easy.
the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
All right.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
See. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Let's take that. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, so that shows me everything that's selected. Cool. Let's take the pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Let's fish them
It
out.
says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Alrighty then.
The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Yeah, I know like that much about like disco is that your emotions actually like talk to you and you have like different stats that affect a bunch of things. What's words fail to describe how rank it spells here. They should have sent a poet. 3 bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Let's take your skirt. Got the jacket. Got white satin shirt. Got flavor trousers. Neck. Tie.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Huh?
Probably not, no.
Huh?
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing.
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Let's just rip the band-aid off. Wipe the mirror.
Behold.
Okay. I don't know why this is so funny. Maybe it's because it's like, 9 p.m. at night. I'm just a little tired. Anyways, let's continue.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
Not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Um, I guess I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic?
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Incredible, even odds. Escape. Eh, let's try it.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Uh-huh.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million.
I have no idea what any of this means.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Anything else? Like, who am I?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Have here. Oh, thought cabinet. Cool. Temporary research bonus. -1. Whatever happened to who with the tattered remains? Well, you suffered and suffered. Dematerialize in a cloud of dust, or did he simply stand? Did he simply stand in the corner and melt? Charlotte, what then we? Here's a fair thought for his great. I'm gonna love this game. I can already tell. I'm gonna love this game. Spare a thought for his great ass. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Hmm. Eh, I don't think I'm. Electrochemistry, 3% chance. Let's see if I can stop the expression.
It's too late.
Nope.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
I love how those games are written. I already love it. Let's let the mirror be for now and over here. Magnum sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the cable that's long with. This reel tape player is still on, rolling in.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Look
The
outside.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Let's assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hand?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
What am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
I forgot that my phone was on. I apologize. Let me silence that. Okay. Back to this.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Ooh, gained XP. Alright, just like, yeah. Oh, I need 100 skill points in order to level up skills. Right, what's this? Journal. Find your other. Alright. Well, I guess time to head outside then. Calendar says it's hard. Here's 50. I should probably get my first shoe on at least. Here. Head for the balcony. Something on the. Ooh, money. Nice. Ah, there's the door to the balcony. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers. Enjoy. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Honestly, fair. Ooh. Gust of briny wind washes over you. Oh no. Let's.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Alright.
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Fair enough. What do we got? We got shoes on. We got an item. We have that. There used to be a tape, but it was right in a fit of rage. Something about the NEA single smallest shirt. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Must have rubbed someone the wrong way. Label says the song was recorded in 40. So from conceptualization up, Inland Empire's up, just down. I don't know that. I'm not sure. anything else around here I can interact with? Oh, there's the lady.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Hmm.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I'm not doing number 4. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Maybe.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I should get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Noted.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions?
You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
That's fair reaction, indeed. That's entirely fair. That is not a sentence I would ever think to say in real life, but here we are. All right, wait, I have some questions before you go.
Yes?
What is it they have against the police?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
How about you tell me something else instead?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought I was talking to Encyclopedia. Okay, never mind. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Yeah?
Tell me. Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
What number century?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Alrighty then. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. Here. The weekend of the edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde? I don't know. I don't speak French or whatever. Alright, nothing else. Investigate. I'm not gonna follow her into her stairs. Where am I? Oh. Auto save. This is where the lyrics should be. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Hi. Karaoke bar. Heck yeah. Speakers connected to the radio. Music. Season.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is modded. It's normal.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard.
Fair.
Through a PA system.
Fair.
By other people.
What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, you know, get the crowd going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
You got a point. I guess you got a point.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Yeah, that's true. Get a hold of a sad song on... Let's see. What all can I interact with, right? What's up there? Menu has been wiped clean, only with the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts a man's handwriting. The water cooler. A large bubble is rising. Nosifed? Like a drug or something? Okay. Let's talk.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Let's look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Ste Koarius Skua.
What happened to the
Look,
bird?
Your buddy is over there.
Doors where a man in a bomber jacket is happy to put on.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
All right then. I was. Oh, I can WASD or arrow keys. That's good. But I think I prefer point and click. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Currently 8:39. So inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. Strike posters, red pennant. Sign reads mess hall reserved for union men. Doors open. Oh, fine. Summer door closed for the winter.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Yeah, let's Royal pinball machine is unplugged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Let's invent a name for ourselves.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What in
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Right?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead body.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Oh?
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I can't remember.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Well, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You cap. Wait, didn't I have a bat or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
All right, let's write that down. For badge.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
All right.
Yes?
Nothing. All right, let's talk to them. Ugh. Let's talk to the manager then.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Let's let Kim talk.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of posters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Hey, the call.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right. Question. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
So, where is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Okay. You know, I kind of think I'm gonna like picking the choice that I picked and having Encyclopedia talk to me, because it's it's a thing of like, you know, someone tells the joke and then Encyclopedia explains the entire joke. I think that might get grating over time, but I'm gonna like it now. All right. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on it, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in his ball pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Oh, time is actually progressing while we're having this conversation. I probably shouldn't waste too much time. That's all.
Let's go.
All right.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, should I do it? Should I do it? Let's do it. Come on. Ah! Oh no!
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why? Well, no. That lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true, yes, and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this?
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Wow, there's more of you? Hidden? I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
How's it going up there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
Yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
An old woman appears out of the blackness. What?
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I am not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Ow.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I traced the way back somehow. The exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
But own some long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest. All over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go onto the great race motor track, the 881. Till you reach I don't know how to pronounce that. North Jamrock. The streets are frozen. This time caked with ice. Walk down to Main. Fish. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in blood. Let's internalize that. That means in 6 hours, 5 minutes, I will have a thought, I guess. I need to get 100 real for damages. Other than that,
Yes?
nope.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Reaction speed, why?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? No, I gotta
Of
fight.
course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Well, that was interesting. Let's go outside then. That turn. Sign reads fuck. Holy. Bear. Heap of snow melts the wheelbarrow. Pig, go home. Read it.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Cool. And what are you doing here?
I am working.
On what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Right,
course.
gotta run.
I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Could I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Nice, I have gloves now. I think. Where? Gloves? Yes. +1 energy. Nice. Oh, I can zoom out. Nice. Ah, there's that hole that was mentioned. What else can I interact with? There's a car here.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Alright, let's go to the crime. Can I run? I don't seem to be able to run.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Let's reconstruct the movement.
No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
I'm even looking at this.
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Fair. Alright, not now. Let's look at the body. That is certainly a body. Hanging in a tree. Jeez. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed. This.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Kind of.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Getting exact.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
That's fair. Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41.
A woman or a kid?
Could be a woman.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I'm just saying random things while looking at holes in the mud. I have no idea where any of this is coming from.
That's okay. Go on.
Heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Aberration. One soul smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer? So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. Alright, let's see what else. There's obviously the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
See.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Yeah, I'm about to throw up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Well, Lieutenant said it was okay. Let it out. Probably needed that anyway.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Why is there 3 T's? What the? Why is there 3 T's? Is this French? I gotta look this up. This can't be a real thing. Okay, it's not like an actual French word. It's just a word from Disco Elysium. Okay.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Noted. Ugh. Kids' ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids that won't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone's trying to go grow herbs. Can I talk to the kid? Let me talk to the kid. There we go.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
God. Okay.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey, kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
They ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is
I
sweating
should probably-
profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
You see what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Did they say ride the lightning? Did someone say ride the lightning? Alright then.
Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
I don't have time for this. Alright, let's move on. Letter R, where's the crown? The ribbon below, a light above. Fix the body. Get ammonia for the gardener. The street store. Let's go get that ammonia. I'll probably go until the next autosave, which might be once I get the ammonia.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
Hey, do you still have your salt? I think I could use them.
Sure. I'm done with them.
Thank you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Thank you. Nice. So what do I do? Inspect the body. Preliminary inspection. Just needs to press the urge to throw up and approach. I gotta say, I really like the music. It does a really good job of being like atmospheric and all that. Alright, let's try inspecting this body again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell, emitting it is all it does now.
Please.
The ammonia
God
only makes it
damn it.
worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
That did not help.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright. Whip and complete. What? Rather, I'm becoming a cop. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Press small area. Do you please achieve a solid level of compression? Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something. Okay. What's in this box? Let's figure out what's in this box and then. Ooh. 0.2 real. Magnesium. The winch mechanism is oxidized.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
I see. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Huh. Cool.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
First, bucket. Bucket. Can I not get the bucket? Oh. Oh, I gotta go a long way around to get the bucket because there's a wall here. Okay. Let's go through the door. There is not to invest. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
Points to the ladder.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Maybe. What else? Ooh, money. Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked. Cured pig's head. Almost died. Empty tube of magnesium magnesium. Magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium rich. Okay. Ladder. What do we got? Oh, 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 we walking. We walking. Oh, I can go down here now. I can grab the bucket. Postcard. Okay. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Door we going to collapse. What's the spot? You know. Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi and ominous fog rising. The last boom, 39, the project feels catastrophic. Get hepatitis. I wish I could run. So if I just click this. Oh, cool. Yield some milk. Alright, let's...
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Son of a gun, it's a cop.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Let him have this moment of wonder.
His eyes trace the crane's contour, as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes, we were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
Do you really think I should... Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Gosh. 17%. Screw it. Ah! Good thing I healed up.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Yikes. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Morale critical. Heal yourself now. Oh, jeez.
Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey, hey! What happened?
I'm alright, Kim. I can't do it right now.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Yeah, not right now. Right. I guess back down then. Maybe we can find a way in there. That'll give me my cloak easier. Really wish I could. I found the run button. Let's go. Let's do some running. Alright, how's the thought cabinet looking on 21 minutes? Are those real-time minutes? I guess that's the question. Anyways. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you have a bag. I don't know how to pronounce any of that except 8B.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of a store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
It is indeed called that. Oh, that's cool. It is indeed called that. Huh.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Nah, it feels inappropriate to lecture this girl.
Don't be a fool. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone.
Don't tell me what to do.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Alright, let's humor. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Right, I had different.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
I mean, I don't mind, you know. Those who know me know. I don't mind a good rom-com. You know, a little like a Kaguya-sama Love is War. Honestly, my favorite anime of all time. Probably best romantic comedy out there, even compared to like, you know, stuff the West makes. All right.
Maybe some about other books?
Let's get it. What else? Oh, I can go in the bookstore. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on the cover. The book about pate. You don't really understand what this is about, nor does it seem important. Book about, well, I don't know. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. Government reads your mind using radio technology. Huh, 1984. Nice. Huh? What? Book is titled Man from Helmdall in the Wild. Huh. Let's go in. Gift book.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyamdall somewhere. Rows and rows of Hyamdalla men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyamdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyamdall, Return to Hyamdall. And the solipsistic Man from Hyamdall and the Hyamdall Man.
Okay, that's
the
enough.
display rack before you is burdened.
Yeah. What's up there? Up, 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 up. Oh, that's the cash register.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
This game is definitely going to be able to hold my interest for a while. There's just like so much stuff even in the first like area. What is this?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Apologies. It was green, so I clicked it. I apologize. Let's see. To Roundabout North. To Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Square. You had a bag in your hand, you can collect these bottles and sell them.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
Huh.
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It's frisky outside.
Noted. God, read broken window? Tibbs has windows. What's that? Hear the distant wall of Seabird. Ooh, yes, more money. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble. I fixed it. I've been putting. Let me grab that bag. I'll just take that and let's put that in my hand. Heck yeah. And now that I have a bag in my hand, I can collect these bottles and sell them. Where was that other trash can? Here's one. Where do I go to sell stuff? Lieutenant, could you please shift your body? I'm trying to collect that can. Person there. Two people.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
I'm going first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the stand, missing it by a meter.
Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He tries to measure the throw.
I hope you pass out from it. You goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
Physical instrument, what is going on?
Does it matter what team? Pick a team. Any team. The blue team. You're letting them down. Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball. ball, Dinky Winky.
Okay. Let's not get involved in the game. A moment of your time, fellows.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
Man in the uniform stands before you, tall and proud. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So you don't know
If I
anything?
knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
It is true, sire. He knows nothing.
Thank you for your time. You. Splatter of bullet holes. Let's take off the bag and the I really need money soon, probably. What do we got here? Some great tectonic forces cracked payment.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Noted.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio?
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Oh, break. Nice. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I need you to connect me to a civilian. Sylvie, she may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, did Guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait, patient.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Is she telling the truth, Kim?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
See. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about?
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Alright.
Yeah, go on.
Why'd you quit your job?
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Was it because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business?
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Well... Alright, fine. I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why did you think...
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
The skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds.
Yes, well...
Rubbish. You're a green hat and feather-toting bird watcher.
I think I might be a bird-watching enthusiast, you know.
That's wonderful, really. Maybe you should keep pursuing that hobby. Maybe it would calm you down a little.
Right. Thank you for talking. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Can you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
Puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
10-10, over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Alright, close the door. I need the call reporting back down my badge gun. Let's do a first level up. My encyclopedia is fine right now. I could probably use skill points. I can't. I think I'm like hard capped or something. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm hard capped. But I do have a skill. Let's spend it in this thing. Yeah.
Volumetric shit compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
What? Oh. Oh, I love this game. Okay. I love this game. Let's do this. Um. These are found white checks. Those on white are available. Right. Huh. All right. I think I'm going to end it there. Let's see if I. Yep. Save. And. Alrighty then. Yeah. I'm gonna end it here. So far I'm actually really liking the game. Yeah. Not much else to say. I'm actually just kind of tired is all. So I think I'm just gonna end it there.